Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, my name is Anthony Bricky and this is my YouTube channel, Trout Time. Now we have reached that time of year where the days are getting so much shorter, the nights are getting longer. Happens every fall, can't avoid it. That being said, we're going to be doing a lot more night fishing in the videos to come. Now that's okay with us. We love fishing at night. We love throwing the mouse, we love throwing the wake baits, and there's some other techniques that we're going to do over the next few months that work very well with catching the big browns at night. In this video, Tim, Davis, and myself are going down on the river at night, and we're going to do what we love to do. We're going to be throwing mice, wake baits, and we're going to see how much activity is actually starting to happen. We're just coming out of the brown trout spawn, which they're starting to feed. So we're trying to see if we can get any of the bigger ones to bite. So let's go. Okay, we are fishing the same stretch of river where I missed 6 fish the other night, and Tim caught that great big 22-incher. I'm starting with the mouse, this white mouse like I did the other night. Still, this is what I missed 6 on, so I'm not going to give up on it. So I'm going to start with it. I've got a -1 too. To my right, you can see a light moving down there. That is Davis. Davis has finally made it back to the river. I got my new wading boots. So this is the first time I have worn my waders since I fixed them. So we're going to see if my repair work will hold up. All right, first cast with the mouse. Just flipping it out there and slowly retrieving it across. You know, it's been suggested that I cut the tail off this thing because somebody suggested that the trout are actually going for the tail, and that's why I'm not getting good hookups, because they're hitting too far back on the mouse. Davis just had a good hit. I heard the splash. Nice clear night. There's not a cloud in the sky. You can see all the stars. Beautiful night. No wind, not even a breeze. Got one? Shoo! He just missed one down here. Okay. Tim and Davis have both had good strikes on their -1s. I've had one small hit on the mouse. We'll make a few more casts with it, and then I'm going to the -1. Okay. We call this the -1. Technically, this is an XPS, Bass Pro Shop brand wake bait. Strike King makes a KD model that does the same thing. A lot of similar lures. Swims just under the water line. Rattles. There's one. Got him. He don't feel like a big one. Do what? He's not a big one though. I'm water skiing him. He's okay. He's okay. I'm gonna go over here to the bank so I can get a good look at him. Well, I landed him. I missed 6. It's a brown too. And he choked that treble hook. Okay. Phew. There he is. This is more than just another catch for me. This has been a long time coming. This is the first brown I've caught in a while. Got some hookups, but this is the first one I've actually landed. So, whew, skunk off the board for me for the first time in a while. Go get your big brother. Every one of us has changed up spots. Davis is further downstream. Tim went up to where we were just at, and I'm where Tim was. So I've still got this -1 on. I mean, I caught one with it. There's no reason to change. And the river here is a lot wider. And I just had a hit. There's one. It's another little one. Oh, and he come off. Come off. Davis just got him one down there. All right, I have switched back to the mouse. I was getting, after that last miss, I've actually got nothing on that -1, so I went back to the mouse here. Hey, I'm throwing the mouse again, and something splashed at it. I felt it, and I just quit reeling and just left the mouse floating, and it splashed at it 3 times with it just sitting in the water. I wasn't even reeling. Let me stop this video real quick and kind of elaborate what just happened. I was pulling the mouse across the top of the water, and when you're doing this at night, you don't really see what's happening because it's, you know, dark. So what happened was, it was really close. It wasn't far away from me. I'm gonna say 20, 30 feet, and I heard the splash, and I actually felt the bump on the line. Now what I did was, I stopped everything. I took my hand completely off the reel, and I just let the mouse float. And I have caught fish in the past doing this technique. You just let it float for like 5 or 6 seconds, and while I was letting it float, whatever hit it, came back and tried to get it about 3 times. Now it must have been a little one that really couldn't do anything to the bait. So, but it does work. I have caught many a fish at night just letting it float. Not even reeling, not even working the lure, just letting it float. And that's what happened. So there's the advice to you if you want to try this technique. If you get a strike but not a hookup, just stop, freeze, let the current float the bait. You never know, it might come back and get another hookup. Let's get back to the river. Oh, there I got it. Oh, that's a hookup. That is a hookup. Yeah, that's a hookup. He ain't coming off either. That feels like a pretty good one. No. He's not as big as I thought he was. Decent brown though. On the mouse. So I've got one on the -1, now I got one on the mouse. I barely got him hooked, I know that. Mercy at the grass. Okay, again, not a monster, but a decent brown trout. I'll take it, that's 2 on the night. Alrighty, let that guy go. And there he takes off. Sweet deal. Got him. Oh, and that feels like a good one. That feels like a good one. He's not pulling drag though. He's not jumping. Usually when they don't jump, that's a good sign that that's a decent fish. But it's hard to tell until I get him in here. Yeah, that's a pretty good fish right here, boys. Now I wish I had my net. It's a good 16, 17 inch trout right here. Easy. Yeah. Check this dude out.
Nice.
Check that guy out. That's a good 16, 17 right there, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got my tape measure in there, but I don't know if I want to measure him. Look at that.
You got a thing on your pole anymore? No.
I'll do on my other pole. I don't have that pole with me tonight. Check that bad boy out.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Turn this back on. Okay, I've been asking for Big Brother all evening, and I think I just got him. He's not Granddaddy Big Brother, but I will take him. Let's get him back. Thank you, my friend. Good. Very nice. Get him out there in that deep hole. Pretty good night. Caught 3. Davis and Tim both got hookups. So we had a very successful night. As I said earlier, we're in that time of year where the days are getting shorter. Now, what that means for us moving forward, by the time we get home from work, it's going to be dark. So if we're going to be doing any fishing after work during the week, it's probably going to be nighttime fishing. But we're going to get to the river during the daytime as much as we possibly can. Now, I understand these nighttime videos can be difficult to watch sometimes because you're looking at a black screen. I'm trying to narrate the action as much as I can to let you know what's going on. As soon as I get a hookup, I turn my headlamp on so you can watch the action. Now, as it gets colder, as we get closer to winter and the bugs are gone of a night, I'll start turning my night light on, my headlamp. Start turning my headlamp on so you can see the strike, so you can see as much as possible. So stick with us. Got a lot of different stuff coming up. Going to be trying different techniques. Want you along for the ride. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you a thing. We'll see you on the next one.